boys and girls, my name is Mac Comer. I'm Knoxville, Tennessee's Dean of Fun, and today we are going to read Nature Spy, written by Shelley Rotner and Ken Chrysler. The photographs in this book are by Shelley Rotner. Let's go ahead and get started. One thing I do want to note is you'll see me moving my little arrow mouse around, and that's just to help you follow along with me as I read. I like to go outside to look around and discover things. To take a really close look, even closer and closer. Do you know what this picture is? This is the picture of a flower. Look at that as they look closer and closer. Isn't that so cool? My mother says I'm a curious kid. She calls me a nature spy. Sometimes I look so closely I can see the lines on a shiny green leaf. Look at the lines on this leaf. I wonder what those lines are for. Like, why does this leaf have lines on it? Can you guess a reason why it might have lines on it? You know, you could have guessed anything. I'm going to guess so that the nutrients can go to the leaves, or maybe so that the energy that the leaves get from the sun can be transported to the tree. I don't know. That's my guess. Or one small acorn on a branch. Look at that acorn. Do you have acorns on your tree? Or seeds in a pod. Look at these seeds inside of this pod. I wonder why these seeds have this hair on them. Why do you think these seeds have hair on them? I don't know. Maybe it's so that the wind can help carry them away. And so maybe one day they'll land and form a new plant. I noticed the feathers of a bird. Here's the bird, but when you take a closer look, that's what the feathers look like. Isn't that beautiful? Or the golden eye of a frog. So here's the frog from far away, and we take a closer look, and a closer look. Wow. So when you're really far away, it's hard to really tell what the eye looks like, but the closer you look, you can really see that eye really good on this picture. That's an amazing looking eye too. Wow, look at the colors on it. What colors do you see? Well, I see black and like a golden color and some brown and black, some yellow and orange. What color are your eyes? Do you know? My eyes are blue. Let's turn the page. When you look closely, things look so different, like the bark of a tree or an empty hornet's nest, the seeds of a sunflower, or even a rock. So right here we have the bark of a tree. The bark of a tree is what protects the tree trunk. All right, and this was an empty hornet's nest. Look how cool that looks. Do you remember what this is, or do you know what this is? This is what a sunflower looks like up close. So this is the seeds of a sunflower. And then this is a rock when you look really close at it. Sometimes there's a pattern, like ice on a frozen pond, or a spider's web, or a butterfly's wing. Look at the ice on a frozen pond here. Look at all the lines. I wonder what makes those lines. Look at this spider web. And look at this butterfly's wing. And in fact, there's two of them. One there and one there. One side of the wing looks different than the other side of the wing. That's fantastic. Everything has its own shape, color, and size. Look at this pumpkin. And then look up close at this pumpkin. Look how big this pumpkin is in comparison to this little girl. That is one big pumpkin. Look closely at a turtle's shell. So here's the turtle's shell from far away. And then when you look close, this is what it looks like. How would you describe the turtle shell? Like, what kind of words would you use to describe this shell? Well, one thing I would say is it's shiny, because right here I can see the light reflecting off of the turtle shell, and that means something is shiny. What else? It has lines on it. Do you see any colors? I know I do. Or a dog's fur. Take a look at this dog from far away, and then look at the fur up close. How do you think that fur feels? If you were to touch that fur, how would that fur feel? Would it be soft, or would it be hard? Would it be fluffy or scratchy? Or would it be, I don't know, itchy? I think that fur looks really fluffy and soft, and it's black and white. Or even raspberries or kernels of corn. Look at these raspberries from far away, and then when you look closer, did you know, here, I'm going to give you a little fact about raspberries. The seeds are on the outside of the raspberries. All those little bumps you see are all seeds. Yeah, you could grow a whole raspberry with one of those little tiny bumps. Inside of it has a tiny seed. And did you also know that each kernel of corn, a kernel of corn is like that one little spot right there that you see. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kernels right here. Each one of those kernels of corn is actually a seed. So when you're eating that, you're eating seeds, okay? If you let those harden up, you can plant them in the ground, and it'll grow a brand new corn plant with hundreds, maybe thousands of kernels of corn. No matter where you look, up, down, or all around, look at these beautiful trees and the leaves. So the seasons, we have winter, spring, summer, and fall. Can you guess what season it probably is in this picture? If you guessed fall, then you are correct. During the fall time, the leaves change colors and they fall to the ground. Awesome. There's always something to see when you're a nature spy. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed reading this book with me as much as I enjoyed reading this book with you. I learned a lot, and I really enjoyed being able to look up close and personal at some of these items like the feather, and I think I enjoyed that frog the most. The frog's eye was really cool. What was your favorite thing? If you want to, you can always go back and watch this video again and again and again. Until next time, boys and girls, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.